Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to Predatory Exotics. So you may be wondering why we are uploading on a Monday as opposed to our regular Friday uploads. Well, it's because we have a new series that will be starting today and it will be released every Monday for the next few weeks. So what is this series? Well, it's basically us going through the different tank sizes that you might have lying around and giving you some ideas of what to actually put in them. You know when you have the odd tank just lying around, you're wondering what you could put in it? Well, we're going to give you some suggestions. This won't be like a full list of every single thing you can specifically put in these tanks, but it will definitely give you some ideas. Because we ourselves have also been in the situation where we've had the odd tank lying around and wondered what to actually put in it, gone online, and there doesn't seem to be many videos actually talking about it. So we thought we're going to create a series for you guys, starting with the smallest tanks and working our way up to the big 6-foot tanks. So starting off the first episode of this new series, we're going to be talking about the nanos and the nano tools. So these size tanks are actually a 20-20-20 cube by a generic, this is the basic nano, and then you can also get the nano available in a 20-20-30. So what's actually good for putting inside these tanks? Well, that's the whole point of this series, is we want to give you some suggestions. So I'm going to start off with the ones that we actually use these nano tanks for, and that is mantids. Mantids are a great species and they come in all different varieties, and majority of them will fit in here. These ones will house your mantids up until, you know, kind of their late last molt. Some of them you might actually have to put in a 30-30-45 because of how big they get. But most mantis species, and I'm going to list a couple for you right now, will fit in these for the majority of their life. This one right here is our devil flower mantis, which is a great new species to our collection, and it has just been upgraded to the nano tool. So this guy is actually from Africa, and it's one of the mantids that is a bit more unique than most. They can be in a colony, so you could have them in a bigger tank and have loads of them, but if you're just looking for the one, then this is a perfect sized tank. They are also a basking mantid, which is crazy, and we're going to be coming out with a care guide soon. To my right, we've got the Congo Mantis. This is kind of more of your generic Asian looking mantis, as they look both very similar in appearance. These guys will also get quite big, and he will probably be upgraded to this. If not, these guys might actually go into a 30-30-45, but for the time being, these guys will last for quite a while. So why should you actually pick a mantid to have in one of these tanks? They only live to a year and a half, so that makes them cost effective. You're not going to be paying too much for the mantids unless you get one of the rarest species, and they have really low maintenance. As you can see, we've got some basic setups here, and they are thriving. They are growing super fast, and it is so cool to watch. So what other mantid species can you get and that are available? Well, you've also got the ghost mantis, which we have upstairs. You've got the orchid mantis, which is a beautiful species of mantis. You've got the dead leaf mantis. You've got the thistle mantis. You've got the pygmy mantis. You've got the unicorn mantis. These guys go on for ages on what kind of species you can get. They make a great, wonderful part of your collection, and the variety is awesome. These guys are also super cool when you watch them eat. So moving on to what else you can keep in these nanos. Well, most of your choices are, I'm afraid, going to be invertebrates. So if you're not a fan of invertebrates, this probably isn't the tank that you're going to want to get. So moving on, you can actually keep a lot of the baby species in here. So you can keep the nymphs of the stick insects, loads of different stick insects to choose from, just like the praying mantis. And then you can also keep baby scorpions, juvenile spiders, and also slings. So because of how small these tanks actually are, they are going to be used as more of a transitional tank for newborn babies. So you could keep a tiny baby Pac-Man frog in here. It wouldn't stay in there for very long, but it is an optional home for you to keep it in there. And then, you know, like I mentioned, you can keep slings in here and some juveniles of all different tarantula species. They will do fine in here, but for not too long. It is a very temporary housing. There's very little that you can actually keep in here long term other than the mantids themselves. But one actual cool species that you can keep in here is the mourning gecko. These guys get to about 8.5 to 10 centimeters long. These guys are tiny. They are also commonly known as the smooth-scaled gecko. I'm going to throw up some pictures right now of what these guys look like because they are super cute. So these guys actually have quite a wide set of where they can be found in North and South America and places like Hawaii. And so in fun fact, all mourning geckos are actually female. There are no male mourning geckos. And fun fact, this is actually where they get their name, as when they were discovered, they thought that they were mourning over their lost partners, but in fact they were no lost partners, they are all female. So these guys will actually live to about 10 years old, and they are really a low maintenance gecko. They're super cool and definitely a cool choice for your nano tank to add to your collection. They also come in a wide variety of colours, so not all morning geckos are the same, so you get a nice choice and you can keep a couple in here. These guys would be an awesome addition to our collection, and we're definitely looking into getting them in the future. So other than just listing more juvenile tarantulas and slings and baby scorpions that you could keep in here, I'm afraid this does bring it to the end of this video. I'm afraid this one wasn't too long of a video. There is a limited amount you can do with nanos, but in our next couple episodes we start to upgrade the tank size, and you're going to get a lot more variety for what you can put in those size tanks. So next week will be hosted by Tom, but I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you kind of have an idea, maybe you found a love for a new thing. I definitely discovered a love for mantids, and these are a perfect housing place for them. But like I said, there isn't a lot more that you can do with the nanos themselves, other than maybe put in a feeder colony. That would also be a good choice. You know, you could keep a small feeder colony of roaches in here, or something along those lines, but other than that, there's not a ton you can do with these. So this is going to be a normal series for the next few weeks, because we've got quite a few tank sizes to cover. So these will be released every Monday at the same time of 3:30 p.m, which is our normal upload time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate that, and leave a comment down below of what you keep in your nano tanks, and we really like reading all your comments and interacting with you guys, and we respond to all the comments, all the questions that we get. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also check us out on Instagram as well. We're getting close to 1,000 followers, which is madness on Instagram, because we do daily updates there, daily pictures of our animals that we keep, and kind of behind the scenes, like you stuff you wouldn't see on here. So don't forget to go over there and follow us on Instagram. But without further ado, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.